Well, let me tell you something, brother. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Hulk Hogan got booed last night at the building in LA and California on WWE Raw Netflix. So here is Fog Wrestling with 10 reasons why Hulk Hogan rules. Reason number one, none of us would be watching without the guy. I mean, we just wouldn't be. The guy made wrestling. Not the only guy that made wrestling. Hell, I tell you what, where's Vince McMahon? Not even any form of recognition on that show for Vince McMahon. Oh, Stephanie McMahon, she's the reason we're here. Oh, Bianca Belair, Naomi, the other reason we're here. X-Pac, he's the reason we're here. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? Pretending LA Knight and fucking the New Day guys like that. Aye, they paved the way. They're why we're watching it. It's a disgrace. Reason number two, he made WrestleMania. Vince McMahon made it. Hogan put it on the map. I mean, it's quite that simple. The immortal Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon, they have been done so dirty by this company. It is actually, well, I mean, I say Hogan. I mean, Hogan is, the fans are doing Hogan dirty. All right. Reason number three, he got the biggest TV rating ever. Yes, he is the guy that got the biggest wrestling TV rating ever. And hell, some would, I mean, the fucking rating he got would challenge most stuff on television. So no complaints there from the immortal Hulk Hogan. But him and Andre, oh, but there was only 5 channels back then. All right then, I'll challenge that little theory. You trying to tell me if El Pentamida was taking on Ludwig Kaiser back in 1987, whatever the match was, out of the 5 channels, they'd be picking that? No, they wouldn't be. There's your curveball right there, you bunch of fucking marks. Reason number 4, he reinvented himself. You know, Hulk Hogan came into WWE. I mean, he basically carried the first like 8 WrestleManias. Oh, we don't speak about WrestleMania 9 though, brother. Alright, maybe we don't, but the reality is with the immortal Hulk Hogan, he left, he went to WCW, wasn't really working out as a face. Boom, may not have been his idea, but the fact of the matter is this, he took a risk, he agreed to it, and it paid off. And with reinventing himself comes reason number 5, the New World Order. He made the New World Order alongside Scott Hall, RIP, and Kevin Nash. There, to me, those 3 and Bischoff at the NWO. Everyone else can get in the bin, to be brutally honest. I mean, Triple H can rewrite history and things like that. But the NWO, for me, I think the NWO is the greatest faction in wrestling history. I love DX, don't get me wrong, but there was just something different about the NWO. Reason number 6, he is the most recognisable wrestler of all time. I mean, I think there's only like 3 options here, really. Him, Austin, and if you want to say The Rock, I'll say fair enough, right? But I think with The Rock, it's more he's became recognisable because he's been on to Hollywood, and therefore more people throughout the world might know him as Dwayne Johnson rather than what he did in wrestling. But if you say Hulk Hogan, right? If you're walking down the street and you say Hulk Hogan, there's not name. No, everyone knows who Hulk Hogan is, man. You could go to somewhere, right? Bloody anywhere on God's green earth, man. It could be the slums in Brazil. It could be North Korea. It could be bloody Uzbekistan. They don't even have a telly, man. And you say Hulk Hogan, they're going to tell you to say your prayers and eat your vitamins. You know what I mean? Reason number 7, his theme song, when it comes crashing down and it hurts inside. You know what? Theme song, I could change songs to S because even his TNA theme, didn't really like the WCW one, to be honest. But yeah, even sometimes wrestlers' songs are shite. It's like Def Rebel made it, but here it's still better than anything they put out today. And also the NWO theme. Incredible. Even his 2002 theme, which I don't think is as good as Real American, but I think he needed to be reinvented. Anyway, reason number 8, his haters are all libtard mongoloids. Well, yep, that's pretty much it. Enter at the end of the day, that is pretty much it. Like, you look at the people that were booing him, you look at the people that are on Twitter, right, bashing Hulk Hogan last night. We see you all, right? And you know what? Maybe there is some African Americans out there that they don't like Hogan anymore because of that sex tape scandal, right? And you know what? That's fair enough. But what I want to know is, it's double standards. Because look at the Attitude Era, right? If we really want to go down this, he said a bad word route, look at Triple H, blackface, walking through the streets of New York, mimicking Pakistani taxi drivers, right? All that stuff. I mean, how woke do we want to go? Why are we going to pretend? I mean, Hulk Hogan said something that, here, he regrets. He's come out and openly admit that. But the reality is, it's a word. It's just a word. It's a bad word, but it's a word, right? And we've seen what's worse is him doing that or Triple H doing blackface, but people are so keen to forget that. You know what I mean? It fucking baffles me in today's day and age, man. How this gets absolutely brushed under the carpet, like all the stuff that Triple H has done over the years and other people in the wrestling business. But because, I mean, look at Ric Flair. Look at my scandals against Ric Flair, man. But no one seems to care about Ric Flair. It's all hate on Hulk Hogan. It's just hypocrisy leaking through the wrestling business at the end of the day. Cringe. Reason number 9. Hottest crowd for a match ever. Yep, and I think it belongs to Hulk Hogan and The Rock. To me, that is the hottest the crowd's ever been for a match. You might find a segment with a louder pop, and I think, you know, there is ones out there, but I'm talking about a match, man. It was epic. And the final reason, the only reason, he footed and endorsed Donald J. Trump. So, the libtards may get one up on the Hulkster last night. They may have booed him out of LA, but in about 13 days' time, Donald J. Trump takes to the White House and they'll be greeting into their wee soy boy pajamas.